Hello, this is Lee and Dee from Life Travels, and Lee is going to be behind the camera today as I show you our mobile kitchen. Okay, so this is our mobile kitchen. I actually put kitchen on there. This is just a Sterilite container that you can get at Walmart, and my whole kitchen fits in here, so I can slide it underneath our metal cabinet in our van. Okay, so let me show you what we have in here. In here we have these I call these like hot pots, they're hot pots. And basically we use these for my already pre-cooked food, and you can also use them to cook food, right? So I usually pre-cook food before I go, and I put it into my small refrigerator, which I'll show you, and then I just warm it up in here. When you have these, the package says that you can put plastics in there, you can put glass in there, and you can put foil. So basically, I have not tried plastics. I use the foil pan, and I just put aluminum foil over it, and I place it in there, and I plug it in. We got 12 volts, and so you can do this as you are driving. And we also have 110 that you can put into the power pack. So basically, I have 2 of these to heat up for both of us. All right, I also have these containers in case we have anything left over to store, which most of the stuff I do store into our Ziploc bags. We have this emergency water bottle that I can put onto. I will show you my butane stove right here, and that's in case this kettle does not work, or we're in the area, or we lose some type of power in our van. Okay, and I'll show you that too. Also, we already have, this is together, it has all the plates and utensils in it. So we try to stay as compact as possible. So this already has the plates in it. And they have, it comes out, it has the plates inside of it. It has little cups. So we also have that. Also, we carry canned stuff, so we have a can opener, right? So we're going to keep it as simple as possible, and some strike anywhere matches just in case, because you never know. And we also have a lighter. This is also my little pot, and if I decide to make some rice to go with our food, and we just have little seasoning right here. Okay. All right. So while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and show you this kettle. I love this kettle because it folds down, right? And then you go ahead and plop it up. Let's show you. All right. So this is a small water kettle, and the only thing you should be putting in there is water. Don't put coffee in there or anything else. We're going to go ahead and pour some water in here. All right. And I'm going to show you how much power it actually takes. So we're going to turn it on, and you can go ahead and see. It's going to let you know how much power it takes, right? So this is 1,000 watt right here, power. And basically, you don't want to put this on anything under that. So basically, it's going to show you how it's going to rev it up to what it needs. And watch how fast that boils. So this is an excellent pot to have for boiling water right here. So as this is boiling, you'll start hearing it boiling. You're going to see how it revs up, and that lets you know you want to at least have a 1,000 watt power station. The same thing with this right here. Now this goes up to 190. These go up to 190, and then they drop down to 135, and sometimes just 90 for us. So these are very good that you can use as far as you have 500 watts or below. Also, if you wanted to make yourself some pancakes, right? It tells you right there 550 watts. That's very important that you know that when your power station. So if you have a 500 watt power station, you don't want to be plugging this in. You want to at least have 1,000, right? We got a lot of power, so we have a 1,000 and a 2,000, but some people start with 500, and we start with 1,000. So that's there as that's still boiling up. Also, this right here is just an extra that we have. You don't have to have that. And what this does is you can roast marshmallows or whatever you decide to roast. So we like to roast our marshmallows, and the kit comes with everything in it. Of course, these are the marshmallows. We get the big ones. And when you go to little campsites, you have these, they give you these we have some longer ones, but this is what it comes with. And it comes with the stuff inside. And what we do is we pour these right here, wood pellets for the stove, right? We pour those into there, and they came from Tractor Supply. They have every different type of flavor. And the reason why I have it in this bag right here is because these right here are pool pellets for the bathroom, right? And they look similar to that. So I'm just going to keep these in this Ziploc bag so I never confuse them, okay? Even though I don't keep them together, I just want to make sure I never confuse them, right? And as we still going toward the water, this water is getting hot and already almost on the ball right there. And it hasn't even been that long, okay? Now, while we at it, you can use paper plates or the plates you have. So paper plates is easier to dispose of and not have to worry about washing. But if you're going to use the plates or any of these right here, what I use is some vinegar and water, spray and wipe. We got handy wipes and paper towels. Or I use this right here, Myers Clean Dish, because it's biodegradable. So after you use it in your, your little bucket, you can pour that out without messing up with the environment, okay? Also, while we're here, I have this little refrigerator right here. All right, first of all, we're gonna go right back to this right here, okay? So we're gonna go back to this. This water is already going toward the boiling mode. So he's gonna come and show you how quickly this is starting to boil. So you can see inside the pot, all right? And then hopefully you can hear it. That tells you how quickly that's starting to boil, okay? So as we come back to this refrigerator right here, this is our small little refrigerator that we carry with us. And I pre-cook the food and I place it in these bags, right? Because I'm trying to utilize as much room as possible, save space. So you don't want to put a whole lot of Tupperware containers into that, right? You want to, if you do put Tupperware containers, you want the collapsible ones. So these open up and then they collapse. So for something small refrigerator like that, let me go right back to this water. And this water is already boiling. You see that on there. So that took no time. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. All right. That took no time to boil. That short amount of time. So once again, we got this small refrigerator for right now. This is good for us because we are just travelers. We're not living in the van. We're traveling in the van. So I pre-cook the food, put it in the plastic containers and place them in here. And I have lots of room when I do that. I mean, I have food that can last us up to anywhere up to 8 to 10 days, the way we eat, okay? So that's there. This right here is also another little where we carry our foods, right? It's nice and small. You may want to bring some pre-packaged foods in here. I put, we got some peanut butter in there. And I put Velcro on there. So when you tie a bungee cord on there, this is not slipping out. So we have other sauces in here, chocolates, our seasonings. We got these little compact forks and knives. These are some extras. Barbecue sauces in here. So we have all different type of sauces, and this is nice and small. Once again, we're looking at a small space, right? So we have a Ford Transit, medium build, and we want to make sure we utilize as much of space as possible and still have room in our van. So when we cook outside, this right here is our 1 burner butane cooker right here. We also have a 2, but we only usually use a 1. So basically, the can fits right on in there, and that's for outside because we don't want to have any flames inside the van. So we don't have to worry about always carry a fire extinguisher and everything with you either way. Also a CO2, and you want to have your smoke alarm. So this is mainly what we use inside the van. We don't waste our time using anything like this inside the van. So our cooking is in the van, and we also have a bunch of see-through containers, right? Because if you start packing a lot of stuff, right, you want to make sure that you can actually remember where you put it. So by us having see-through containers, this is what I've learned. I don't have to wonder where, is this in there and that in there and, pulling a whole bunch of stuff out. I actually know what's actually in these containers, okay? So hopefully, so let me show you one more thing. This table right here. So we got this at the thrift shop. I can't remember, it was $5 or $6, and it collapses right down, right? And it slides right into a slot in our van, right? So we're trying to utilize as much room as possible, and that comes right up. And I use this as my little prep as I'm doing my food right there. Okay, so hopefully we've helped you as far as some budget-friendly things to have in your kitchen, your SUV, your van. And a lot of these things are little extras. You don't have to have them, but if you do have them, you know, if you're traveling, you could pre-mix this stuff and bring it with you. If you're not traveling, then you just do it in your van. The same thing with this refrigerator. Even if you're living in your car or SUV, you can take the stuff out of the packages and put it in the refrigerator versus the whole box and save yourself some room, okay? So hopefully this video helped people as far as some budget-friendly ideas that'll help you be able to have food prep or make food inside your van. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment down below on anything else or any other suggestions that we can help everybody with that has to, you know, that they're traveling in their van, they're living in their van, they're living in the SUVs, you must be living in your car. Anything that can help, you go ahead and comment right down below. Have a nice day. Goodbye.